new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Ocean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Всем привет! Играем в Ace Combat. Так. Понятно. Так-то бы, по идее, F2. F2. Так. Вообще-то я могу и не горя взять. Блин, надо грейд открыть. Давай F14 возьмем. Да. Anytime, baby. Anytime. Да. Опаньки. Зацените, что мы открыли. Так. Бабульки остаются. Это что, воздух-земля? Хуя там лазерные установки. Мать мое почтение. Ладно. Так, начать задание. Так, не понял. А все эти приблуды, которые я покупал, чё? Ну-ка. Ну ладно, давайте начнем задание. F14, конечно, возьмем. О! Так. Что это улучшает? Приводы рулей. Особое вооружение, да, воздух-воздух, вылет. Ну, прикольно. Ну, это как в этом. Впервые я такое увидел, играя в Ace Combat, наверное, на PSP все же. Да. Что можно апгрейдить самолеты.
H2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch. H2 is away. H2, specified altitude reached. Restrictions lifted. Good luck.
Ништяк.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins. Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. This one's mine. Bandit in my sight. My God. Hostile missile lock.
Fox 2.
Случайно.
Enemies on me. Let's do the command thing and put it down. Enemy on your ass. Watch your tail, enemy behind you. I can't see.
Блять, все-таки надо было F16 брать.
You can't evade a missile. Use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Хуй тебе. Не, пизду, надо это завершать, надо брать F16. Потому что Су-57 этот уже пакфакер запилили. Продолжить. Так, да. F16 берем.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Все-таки воздушный бой, блин. Ну, лучше крутить на F-16, чем на F-14. Хотя можно было вместо F-14 Мигаря взять. На Мигаре-то я бы их точно всех выебал.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position. 100. Trigger, maintain your current approach. 50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Golem and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged.
Погнали.
You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Golem 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet, wild, and
Так,
dirty.
погнали к высотным ребятам сначала.
Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins. Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. Do the humane thing and put it down.
Golem 2 just knocked one down.
This right here is what we call a learning experience.
Roger that.
I'm here. I've lost control. Careful. There's a real demon in there. If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in an IG turn.
В ангар.
4 remaining.
We're getting our ass kicked. Where are our reinforcements? Enemy on my tail. I can't shake him. They got me.
Кто-то наверху там.
3 remaining.
4 километра.
Locked.
Пошли. Блять, промазали.
Bandit acquired.
Давай, давай. Оп, и пошли отсюда вниз.
Eject. We need reinforcements now.
Missile launched.
Давай, попади, блядь.
Targeting range of guns.
Nice kill.
Есть.
1 remaining.
Да, но я играю на максимально доступной сложности, так как я, бля, уже скоро буду, бля, не просто бородатым задротом авиасимуляторов.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Ха-ха. Блять, тут нажал триггер. Триггер реагирует очень чутко. Фу, не триггер, блять.
Behind one.
Почему триггер?
Once the
Похуй,
enemy gets
короче.
behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Оговорился.
Roger that.
От волнения передавил на кнопку.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat. Missile incoming. Evade.
Ух, уходим.
Caution, missile.
Caution. A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Что это? А, вот эта хуйня приближается. Это, да, такая же штука была в этом, на PSP, там миссия жопоразрывающая была с этой штукой.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock. Break, now!
We're just waiting for mission command.
Вау. С контрольной точки.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
We're just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones. These guys will go down easy.
These bandits are fast as
Ну-ка.
hell.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the Arsenal bird.
Так, тогда их слишком много, их бесполезно расстреливать.
Can you still fly? Fox 2! Fox 2!
Так.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing
Или
combat ready
все-таки,
this whole time.
бля, их очень
Enemy
много.
has a radar lock.
We're just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones. These guys will go down easy.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the Arsenal bird.
Так, так как тут уже не прокатывает херня, типа... Зря.
Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
Page 2.
This is Column 3, Column 2's hit! Status report. Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Попали.
Skeleton 3's lost.
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
Ох, разгоняй самолет, разгоняй.
What the hell? Caution, all aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there! Breaking!
Skeleton 2 lost. Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation
Ой.
area immediately.
Он энергощит
Save your chatter for the
нацепил.
debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
Wilco, but Column 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Column 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and I...
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
В ангар.
Copy that. Returning home.
Давай, давай. Да ёпты.
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold up
Он
for
одной
pursuit.
ракетой
Golem
сбивается.
Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe. Mage 2, UAV down. Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
Давай, попадай.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1, leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat.
Давай, давай, сейчас
Gargoyle
поможем.
1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit, distance 30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
Fast. It's like heat.
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30.
Да ёпты, попадай.
Can't shake it off. It's matching me move for
Ладно.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Ну, давай, выбирай цели. Ну
H2,
что ты?
UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fort Gray's aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
Давай, давай, жму, блядь, на полную.
That's it, baby. Come to Poppy. That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Golem and Mage Squadron, help us.
Get those UAVs off of France.
Let Golem and Mage Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out. Miss. That's a miss. Mage 2, walking.
Does Mage Squadron still have their hot shots?
Mage 2.
We just might make it out. Don't look back. Just have faith.
Ай,
Golem and Mage, we owe you a debt. We'll pay it.
Not on my watch. Attack missed.
готов.
An allies hit. Golem and Mage, move in to provide support.
Let's move. They're ours. I'm glued to this one.
Да ёпты, ну хули он целится-то куда-то не пойми, блядь.
This is what we lost.
Ну хули... Чё вы такие бесполезные, у вас тут столько? Давай, давай, давай. Вот тебе...
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
A few seconds could mean life or death for him. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can. Mage Squadron, get those things off my ass.
Tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
Mage Squadron is taking on multiple UAVs. He's got the say. We owe him one.
Ёбаный в рот. Ну, не сложно.
UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
warning.
О, это ёба... А у него их еще до хера. Хера такие ёбы. Давай садимся. Ну, в общем... Ну, как нехер делать? При выполнении этого маневра даже маневрировать не надо.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Короче, блин, насосались членов, что просто... И бимбы кинули не туда, и... Я ж говорю, японцы дрочат на российские и советские самолеты.
Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now, compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here.
А ты что думала, блядь? Собрала самолет. Ладно бы еще там какой-то Skyranger, да, там, или Ан-2. Нет, блядь. Она собрала истребитель.
And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on
Стар, блядь, как что-то там, забыл уже название. Старфайтер, что ли, или что-то такое.
I bet you're wondering, if Erusea lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osea's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osea, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osea was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osea down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building
Что-то какая-то тюрьма у них
I'm
непонятная.
gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Бля, нихуя не понял. ЖПГ.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osea's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Так, еще какие нам цели? Наверное, феку 16-ю, наверное, брать, блядь. На. Так, а чё нам? Ну, Мигаря надо брать, слушай. Хуя. Ладно.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Ну надо, походу, в онлайне там лупиться, блядь, всей этой херней заниматься.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Летим. Ну, кстати, 4-я миссия во втором Ace Combat тоже там полет по тоннельчику.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Это что, ветерок такой клевый?
Situation normal. Not excited.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you. You're making good
Сука, на.
progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie.
Вот
It's just
лучше
me,
вот
you,
так
and the
вот.
radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero.
Situation report. Something's
I'll
happening.
do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Are we under attack? No change.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Ща мы в эту щель пролезем. Готово.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Missile.
Missile closing. Evade!
Missile.
Locked.
Missile.
Mage 2, target destroyed. You're being locked onto?
Так, ну что-то я недооценил их 14.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, target destroyed.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Golem Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond.
Missile.
Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. Mage 2, target down.
Какое же говно эта бомба.
Missile. Missile.
Sea Goblin, we've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by. Mage 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Half of the anti-air guns down. Mage 2, locked. Half of the SAM sites are down.
Missile.
Потому что ваши, блядь, бомбы на F-14 просто такое днище сраное.
Missile. Caution. Pull up. Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile inbound! Missile inbound!
Missile.
Box 2. Hostile eliminated.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Lockdown bandit.
Missile.
All SAM sites down.
1% дамага.
There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
Этот же Пикода, бля, озвучивал в Metal Gear 5.
Fox 2, Fox 2. All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Running wing sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Sea Goblin here. Going up to meet our 2 VIPs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
This is Sea Goblin. Heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
There's too many. We can't take
Watch
all of
out.
them.
The enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Заебутся.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
Missile. Missile.
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off!
Missile. Missile.
Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Missile.
Shoot back! Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Hurley, stay right there!
Хуя там бойня идет.
Incoming rocket!
Squadrons, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
Yeah, those two, hang in there.
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was thermal barracks!
Давай разгоняемся.
Eliminate all enemy UAVs.
Отлично.
Don't let up. Damn. UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy?
Банзай.
With President Harling. Rescue unit down. Go under the soldier who had this radio.
МК-99.
Let's get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
Готов.
UAV down.
We found an Norwegian transport craft. His engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Поехали.
It'll do. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information to your data bandit.
Way to go. Mother Goose 1. That's the best you can come up with.
Warning, enemy in your 6.
Mage 2, walking. UAV confirmed down.
Ну эти ребята что-то вообще деревянные.
They're swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
Че, целая толпа самолетов вот этого Буратино сбить не может?
We'll pass out some exhaustion before the enemy wears out. I got his tail in my sight.
One remaining.
Слава богу, блядь. Хоть какую-то пользу принесли.
Fox 2.
I'm out of missiles.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
All right. Mother Goose 1 taking off.
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Так, ладно. Попробуем вывести этого педика.
Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up.
Target lock. Firing.
Missile headed for friendly.
Roger. Sending UAV to transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. This isn't exactly a fighter.
Understood. An Arsenal bird is
Ах ты, ёбаный ублюдок.
I chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed. It didn't connect.
Cargo 1, where's the signal?
Missile away.
Cargo Squadron, stand by for my order.
Enemy UAV down.
About the
Nice
lighthouse.
work.
I mean the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal!
H2, walking.
Gargoyle, change radio frequency. Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, babble!
3 minutes.
Gargoyle 3 to battle.
Ай,
Double Roger.
и что?
What the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
Why weren't we informed?
The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAVs. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
Mother Goose 1 hit.
Other Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Main Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Hurley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Going for a bandit on your ass.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
Why are they still in the air?
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1.
Ну,
respond.
блядь, давай.
Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Да
Take them
нихуя
down
чего не
now,
делаю.
Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
One of them breathing down my neck.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees.
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was OG. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Rusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. It's a Trigger. Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
Чё-то я уже нихуя не понимаю в этой истории.
Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
Кто эти парни на F-18, блядь, кто это вообще? Почему? Я думал, что я за Осетию. Или Осетию, блядь.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Кира, я там уже F-15 собрала.
Bad news for us here at the prison. the enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes and the
Я
bunkers.
уже вообще ничего не понимаю. Блять, это что за повествование такое?
Then some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore.
Я понимаю, что я за две стороны воюю.
Criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show.
Лол, такая солянка самолетов.
Day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here.
А, вот этого петушару и привезли. Ну, типа, с кем я летал. Ну, теперь я более-менее понял.
But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here.
Нихуя себе, телезритель зашел. Приветствую тебя, телезритель. Столь ночное время. Задание 3/4.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harlan in the flesh. His tag name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, we're taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack. Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again? Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
Enemy aircraft detected.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Че я, короче, один всю войну выиграю. Ну, похуй. О, Старфайтер, да. Ну-ка. О, что у нас? Че, Мегаре берем, да? Ага. Короче, взяли Мегаря. Нихера себе. Так. Су-33, нихера себе. Давай. Нахер они мне? Ай. Забыла апгрейды повесить. Блядь. Да я их просто сейчас всех собью. Чё мне с ними заигрывать-то зачем?
Follow orders, Trigger. Spare 50.
Да, выйдем. Так. Чё-то нихуя не втыкаю. Да, точно. О, теперь я готов нагибать, блядь.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Короче, ну понятно, всем друг на друга похуй, потом произойдет, блядь, массовый тимбилдинг, главный герой все-таки трахнет вот эту бабенцию, которая ковырялась в 15, а потом эскадрилья штрафбата. По-моему, это штрафбатная эскадрилья затащит, блядь, всех.
Missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you? Yeah!
А если они нас убивать начнут?
The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes. One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Лошары.
Righto. Spare 15. Look off your crimes. Join flying on launch, Trigger. There's a juicy target.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our air force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower. Hey, what's with all the shaking? There's smoke! Send in the fire team. Do not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKinsey? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Наконец-то.
This is the first. I decide when you die. All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line too? I'll show you all how it's done. Enemy missiles breaking. Another miss. Spare 15, bandit splashed. Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. Careful on the ground. Radar doesn't work as well as there. Box 2. Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them. Righto. A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and...
Отлично, мигарь, вообще огонь после 14.
Scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer. Attack this!
Лошары, блядь.
Sorry, I got lucky. High roller, bandit behind you. A monkey could do this work. Anyone up for some poker tonight? Enemy sighted. I'm hit! No way anyone's gonna take the top score from me. It's in my blood. Enemy is in the cloud. Intercept. On to stand its ass.
Су-33 сейчас вольнем.
Focus on destroying the target.
О, ангар.
The base is decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Тормозим, совсем тормозим.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support. All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Блять,
Don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back. Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a gap to pull the trigger.
сейчас мы их. О, ангар. Блять, какие ракеты полезные.
Trigger again. Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck. We're losing escort. Hurry up. Finish the job and let's get out.
Ой, попали.
Nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good.
Ладно.
These scenes used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway?
Но я думал, что я смогу,
Loyalty or something.
так как скорость у меня была большая, думал,
Queen. More like a bad-tempered tomboy. The targets are still active. Keep up the attack. What the hell are you doing? Are you... Wilco, Madam McKinsey, please maintain silence for the moment. And Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid. Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades.
не-не-не-не-не, нихуя.
3 targets remaining.
От нас не уйдешь.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack! They're after me!
Ну, так неплохо.
Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. Now the paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. I guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
Блять, наседают пиздец.
Too far, Dunce. Get closer. One bandit left. Take him down now. First come, first serve. Bring that down. I'm surrounded. Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
Хуй тебе. А, хуй тебе.
All targets confirmed eliminated. Yeah, hell yeah. Still alive, Arling's murderer? Then did got her, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what, you're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway.
Садимся.
Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Heading is good. Stay on course. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission.
Нахер это все. Само собой скорость надо набирать. Крутое
Did I
пике.
say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Ладно,
Mihai's
господа,
granddaughters
пойду я
like to
спать
keep to
уже.
themselves mostly.